What's up, man? So, you got to talk for us, yeah?
Yes. I'm going to show you just some concrete examples of some agents, and I'll just dive right into it.
Cool. I like that.
Share screen.
Boom, we're in business.
You see it?
Yeah,
Okay, I'm just gonna show some examples of what I call embedded chat agents. Um, and I'm utilizing the structured outputs, which I love, and I guess more people than me love. I'll just you'll see what it's all about. About me, I studied computational data science. I got into NLP kind of at the right time, back at GPT-2. Did some research in language understanding and just got into building some applications after GPT-4 came out, basically. The startup I'm at is located in Iceland, and we're working for both companies and government. A little bit about the startup. It's very hard to pronounce. Snjallgögn. That means smart data. Doing data science stuff. Focused on customer service because that was the lowest hanging fruit. Also demand prediction, forecasting, inventory management for like stores and stuff. But what I do is mainly the chat agents. Lots of them by now. I'm going to show you a few. There's the embedded sales agent, the dashboard agent, the forms filler, and the agent wizard. So what's the basic concept? So like chatbots are usually down there in the corner of the page and you chat with it. But we thought, why not just have it inside the page so you can talk to the web page? And so websites have some data schema, JSON schema specified for like the data that's visible there, which fits really well with the structured outputs that modern LLMs can deal in. And the output of the LLM is mapped to the website schema to update the website that the bot lives in. Draw a little picture here. So there's the speaker in the top left corner. And the bot I'm going to show you uses the real-time audio thing from OpenAI, which deals with audio directly, and it's awesome. But it also makes transcripts of the conversation, which can be fed to a model that extracts parameters from the conversation to update the JSON, which came from the website in the form of a schema. So at the start, the web page lets the AI know what data it uses. Then during the conversation, the data is extracted to fit what the website accepts and can update the website. And I have a demo. It's based on this tourism customer support bot that we made. It's an agent. It can call functions. It can look up information and update bookings and stuff. It searches using RAG with some hybrid RAG, some fancy RAG. Has these nice audio and vision multimodalities. Launched into production at the end of 23. So I guess that's before the year of agents, but it was an agent. And it's for tourism, guided tours in Iceland. So here's a video. Maybe turn up the volume. So the website has these filters. It's normal UI. You can filter it down by clicking buttons. Has the duration of a tour, in which month it is, where is it. But we can extract all of these parameters from the conversation. And here's the bot, the professional assistant. And now I'll shut up because,
Hello, who are you?
Hello, I'm a virtual assistant for Arctic Adventures, here to help you explore and book exciting tours in Iceland. How can I assist you today?
Are you like a sales guy in a store?
I'm here to help you find the best adventure tours in Iceland. Think of me as your personal guide. ready to provide information, recommend tours, and assist with bookings. How can I help you with your Iceland adventure?
Well, I'm actually visiting in June and I'm wondering what to do. Can you find the ideal tour for me?
Sure, I'd be happy to help you find the ideal tour for your visit in June. Could you please tell me a bit more about what kind of experience you're looking for? For example, are you interested in nature excursions, adventure activities, cultural
Nature for sure. I want to see some unique Icelandic nature.
Great choice. Iceland's nature is truly unique. To find the best tour for you, could you also let me know the maximum number of days you want the tour to last? This will help narrow down the options.
Don't have a lot of time, so just one day, please.
I found some fantastic day tours that showcase Iceland's unique natural beauty, perfect for your June visit. 1. Golden Circle and Blue Lagoon Small Group Tour. Explore Thingvellir National Park, Gullfoss Waterfall, the Geyser Geothermal Area, and end with a soak in the Blue Lagoon. 2. Classic Golden Circle Full Day Tour. Visit iconic landmarks like Thingvellir, Geyser, Gullfoss Falls, and the Carrot Volcanic Crater. 3. Golden Circle and Caving with a
They're
lava.
a bit expensive. Do you have tours under like $150?
Let's find something within your budget. Could you please specify the amount you're comfortable spending so I can narrow down the options?
Yeah, $150.
Here are some great day tours under $150 that showcase Iceland's unique landscapes. 1. Classic Golden Circle Full Day Tour, $92. Visit Thingvellir National Park, Geyser, Gullfoss Falls, and Carrot Crater. Experience iconic landmarks with convenient pickup and drop-off in Reykjavík.
Thank you.
Okay, I hope you heard everything okay. So as the conversation went on, the parameters that are used to filter down the search are like extracted, and then a vector search is made to find what matches your hypothetical description or like a vague description. So we're using GPT-4o, which has a structured output. The LLM reads a JSON schema, knows what data is like, extracts parameters, and then like translates the search results into the JSON schema used by the website. And this is like a proof of concept, but it's more useful when you have a huge product catalog. So we're making it now for an electronics store, like electronics chain that has thousands of products. And then the idea is that you go into the store, you just talk to the sales guy to find like the specific thing you want based on a conversation. And the same technology can be used for other stuff. We have the embedded dashboard, so we can talk to your dashboard to visualize your data. The bot knows what data is in the dashboard, so like, what can you possibly see, and then maps your input to the filters and updates what you see. I'll just show you this. I hadn't deployed this with the audio version, so I'll just dub this, but it should work fine with audio, just kind of new. So here's an electricity use dashboard. And with lots of different parameters, I don't really know what they all mean. But I want to see just kVA, kilo voltage something, last 10 days. And it maps this to the structure in it. Okay. November 8 hourly, please. Split by usage category. So we can extract some insights. Okay, November 8th. The biggest user of electricity at 7 was gardening, indoor gardening, and something. I don't know. Point is you can talk to your dashboard, which would be useful for data analysts. And it's the same concept, except the audio was dubbed by me, but it should work with audio too. Talk to the real-time audio model. Structured output is extracted from the transcripts. It knows the JSON schema from the web interface and sends the parameters into it. There's a form filling agent. So yeah, it's boring to fill out forms. It would be nice to just talk to the form. You can fill out, yeah, the example. Well, I'll just show you the example. I guess everybody here has applied for jobs, and then you need to fill out all of these fuckers where with the same data again and again. This is dummy mock-up job application. It's an Icelandic. It's kind of to showcase also the language agnostic part of it, because I'm just going to drag and drop PDF. So what is this form about? Form is designed for job application submitted in Icelandic. Yada, yada, yada. Here's my colleague's resume, which is in English, by the way, so English guy. It's extracted the relevant info. Okay. And then we can just chat with it. I think I'll ask it to add some data there. Yeah, the age and the gender of the person was missing, wasn't in the PD. And refine it via chat, add some more detail to the experience part. Because it was in the PDF, it was a bit concise there. Okay. Format it a bit more nicely. And here it is, sending a JSON schema with this structure based on the chat. Here's another application, more multimodal product registration. So you have like, there's people whose job for the supermarket, it's a supermarket chain, their job is to fill in forms with products. And how about if you can just drag and drop an image? I threw an image here of a loaf of bread, which the person would usually need to type in, but they don't have to, not anymore. Yeah, energy, ingredients, and so forth. There was another photo that I drag and drop too, just to get the barcode and the weight I was missing. Wait. All right. That's it, I think. Yeah, thank you, buddy. Finally, I have the agent wizard. So this is a system I used to manage the bots. It's online. You have prompts and functions. Anyway, so I want to fill in the function, but I can do it with a bot. Let's make a carbon footprint calculator. I'll just jump ahead a bit because I'm running out of time. It fills in the name of the function, fills in something declaration. Okay, boom, code. It made the code based on my chat here, and docstring, and all of this is used to like deploy a bot. They can use this function. And I think there's not much more here to say about this. Load all variables from settings, and then boom, moved into settings. But it's always the same technology. The JSON, structured JSONs. It will be cooler with the voice. It was super cool when I made it a couple of months ago, but like now I'm using Cursor with Claude, and I feel like similar. Anyway, yeah, that was it. Reading the JSON schema can be very powerful combined with a structured output. And yeah, it was a bit tricky to program the real-time audio thing, so it works properly, but it's just so powerful. It's only downside, I guess, is that it's a bit expensive. That's me. Thanks.
Hell yeah. That's wild. There's a few good questions coming through here from Robert in the chat. Robert, I don't know if you want to just come off mute or if you want to.
Sure. Yeah. It seems like having an embedded agent, like within a website, be really great if you have like specialized knowledge you wanted to tap into and to, make that available. But there's also like a chat GPT approach where you have like it sees your screen and then like it can like interact with the screen, kind of do things for you. So in the future, what you see happening more of? I mean, maybe they both have places, but what's your take on that?
Sorry, I didn't really catch it properly.
There's two modalities, right? Like you could either embed in a website, and maybe that
Mhm.
agent knows something specific about that website itself, how to interact with it. Or you
Mhm.
could see a modality where I just have a personalized AI that's on my system and it can see my screen and then interact for me with like a website. So there's two different approaches here. Maybe they have two different ways of being good at solving these problems. You have a take on this? Like, what do you expect maybe to see in the future between these types? Or maybe there's more. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I think like interacting with the screen, computer for you is a bit more complicated, I guess. I think that's more exciting. Um, the second one you mentioned, I guess the first one was just what I was showing. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's just we'll see what the future brings. Yeah, I don't know. Thanks for the
Yeah, cool. So, I see somebody else jumping on. Yeah, hit us.
Yeah, yeah. I had some questions. I guess the first experience around the travel, the website, for Iceland, finding tours. We've been experimenting on the support side, where having like an agent where you could converse with. Now, this is generally not common user behavior today, and I'm thinking from a modality perspective, like the adoption of it, right? Because like that experience, although it's really cool, it's slow, right? I could have done that experience probably in a fraction of the time just by typing a few things. Now, that's where I want to maybe get some feedback in terms of what adoption have you seen, and then have you guys thought about how do you speed up that process to make it, I guess, a similar type of speed that I could do by typing in a few words or like hitting a couple of filter buttons, for example. Now I know the experience is slightly different because now I'm having a bit of a conversation that's guiding me through it, but I just wonder if you guys had any thoughts around that.
Yeah, I mean, this for now hasn't been optimized for speed. There are definitely like maybe too many questions back and forth. You could condense it in fewer interactions. Yeah, I guess having it like speed is a downside to it, but like the feeling of having a personalized assistant might have some value. And when the search space is really big, so one company we're working for has like these kinds of um, things you need to for artisans and carpenters to, so I don't know the words, but they have like 25 different types of glues depending on which surface you need the glue for. So maybe when you need the specialized knowledge in a conversational form, like when you go to an actually like knowledgeable salesperson, and when you can get more info than is just in the UI, and you don't want to need to read through the manuals maybe for the different glues, different types of glues. So yeah, that's just what I'm thinking when you answer this question. So going deeper in the knowledge might be something the agents can help with. But adoption is always a thing. Like audio is, we're not used to using audio, but now that it's so good, these audio models, maybe people will start using it more. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Have you guys done an experimentation with Gemini? Their latency, I don't think anybody competes with their latency in real-time audio today.
No, not yet. And yeah, we're based like outside of the US, so I think that was an issue last time I knew with Gemini.
That's true.
Yeah.
But thanks, appreciate that. That makes a lot of sense.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, the idea of like which use case or when you would want to use it, what type of store you would see this actually having more lift or better outcomes for is a fascinating kind of problem too, because if it's just for the shirts that I sell for the MLOps community, that's probably not the best use case. But like you said, if there's 25 different types of glue that, unless you're a very, very good expert, you're not going to know those names of the glue, then it's valuable. But also like trying to figure out how to make the UI more multimodal, so you're having the sales assistant walk you through it and get to the point faster is another almost like tricky question or tricky way of prompting it. So, dude, I'm a huge fan of the forms one. I think that is very cool. Filling out the forms on your own and almost I couldn't figure out, was like the form buddy someone that goes with you on the internet and it's in my browser? How does that work?
Well, yeah, I guess it could be like that, but it was just a part of the web page.
Okay.
So yeah, it needs to be kind of customized for the web page to like, or it takes some work to embed it into the page.
Yeah.
But if you had extension in Chrome or whatever, they could read the JSON schema of the website, then yeah, would be a cool thing.
Well, there's always those there's always those like password managers that are trying to fill out forms for you with your information, and I find they rarely get it right, and especially once you get to like more complex questions that you could potentially answer in different ways, it would be great to be able to just talk back and forth with something instead of having to type it out.